How can you have actually a harmonious relationship with your SP or the person you are in love with? And I want to share some of the secrets, not secrets, but tips from a spiritual point of view rather than physical 3D dimension point of view that people is kind of missing when it comes on relationships, because I always see people saying, oh, I'm using all these techniques, and even though we are back with these men or women, they keep falling in the same pattern again and again and again. And I hope this helps you to have more clarity and to create more harmony in whatever situation you are in. And please like and share this video, subscribe if you want to know more about this type of wisdom. If you need any coaching, my information is in the description of the video. My name is Nancy, and my passion is to help people to transform their lives by destroying and releasing the problems in the seed level and the metaphysical plane, so the problem doesn't happen or come back again. I was trying to do this video, but the more I talk, the more information is like a being channel, and it's impossible to make a 10-minute video with all this information because it's so many topics at the same time. I start to mention something and so many things that are needed to understand are coming. So I'm gonna more or less touch a topic. Remember, that doesn't mean it solves absolutely everything. It's just a little part of each one. And also, I live in New York City. If you hear noises, craziness, sirens, police, whatever, people fighting, what can I do? Welcome to New York. So we are here in this physical dimension with certain goals. One of the goals of our souls is to increase and expand your own power. You are already perfect. You are not imperfect. You are already perfection. The more we are attached to the 3D dimension, the more we separate from that divine essence. And this is why we feel as a pain. When two people come together, it doesn't matter if it's your romantic partner, your family member, a friend, and sometimes when we ignore all that people that we cannot run away from, it comes in a form of like the neighbors, people you work with, or even people in the street. People is gonna face the same problem again and again until they take full responsibility of why is that situation creating in their life. How do you create a situation in your life? Well, what happened is a lot of those type of things are things that people are carrying from past life. Because in order to reborn, you need to you're carrying a certain frequency and vibration that is your energetic signal. Then before you come to this planet Earth, you select a situation, parents and everything that are gonna be the perfect match for you to help you see what is the areas of life you need to change. That's another topic, reincarnation and family, where you pick this family. But let's go to what we are talking. So when you grow up and you have a partner, people is always falling back to the same pattern. Why? It doesn't matter if you run away, it doesn't matter if you break up with a person, you divorce them, you move to another country, you marry someone else, you get another job. Your energetic signal is still with you, your vibration and your frequency. In order to change that, you need to be aware what are those subconscious beliefs that are running in your life. You can just see your life outside and see what is going on inside your head. And you just need to change the way you think to start to change and transform your destiny. But most people is unaware and more people is asleep. And usually the universe sends you a lot of times to tell you, you need to change in this. We don't hear until it's a big wake-up call, until people start to hear a big scream from the situation that includes people, and usually in that moment, people blame those who are the messengers. But it's not the messengers, everything is coming out from you. And they're coming just to help you. It's kind of like they're checking you, hey, you need to wake up. So the problem with this is if we keep running away from this, the best way you have to wake up from the things you are running away from is with relationships. Because God forbid, if you don't change, if the people don't change and they start to see that reflected in their physical body as some type of illness. So the best thing you can do is to say to the people, and whatever form you want to call it, the self-concept, the unhealed wounds, all these kind of things, trauma, shadow work, or whatever. Those things has to be addressed, and you need only awareness to transform that. Because a lot of people get stuck there, and they're using, I shared this in another video, they're using that situation as an excuse to stay the same. Because this happened to me, I have this trauma, and now I'm like this. Yeah, I'm like this, I'm a victim, I'm like this. And this is not that, this is only to make you aware. It's not the real you. You are perfect, you are powerful. You're not a victim. I have this fear, and this is why I don't have like this, or I don't have that. I cannot have a relationship until I heal this. I cannot have this until... No, that's the way people is using as excuse to stay the same. And it's not even you, it's your ego, because your ego wants to stay in that misery. Your soul knows your magnificence. Your soul knows you are powerful. And it's pushing you to wake up so you can experience that powerful version of you. And the only way you have to experience that powerful version of you that you already are is when you stop to use your fears, your self-concept, your unhealed wound, your trauma, your whatever you want to call it, as an excuse to stay the same. And this is when people say the quantum jump. It's not hard. It just requires awareness and the decision, okay, to see whatever is happening. Take the decision, okay, I am realizing all the pain that is happening, and I'd rather change now, because I prefer this pain of changing than the pain of staying the same. And then see all the pain you're causing around you for that behavior without punishing you, and use it as motivation. I'm not gonna repeat that ever again. And then see, with all the power of your soul, declare, with all the power of my soul, I will only see the biggest potential of my soul in this moment. And focus, dwell in that image, dwell in that magnificence until that becomes your reality, until that you alone do this quantum jump to that reality. Because if you already feel that exists, it's because it's actually calling you. But the you that is happening now cannot fit in that reality, because it's a totally different person. Not a totally different person, but a total different mindset. A broke mindset cannot live a wealthy mindset. A selfish mindset cannot have a loving relationship, committed relationship, unconditional love. Illness mindset cannot really enjoy a vibrant, amazing body full of happiness and well-being. So it's all a decision, and it just takes your awareness. You don't need to spend millions of years, that's a lie, healing and going here, going there, and suffering. Because the more you focus on that, the more you recreate, and the more you get stuck in the reality you don't want. I trust you can do it. Thank you so much for giving me your time and your attention. And as always, I wish you a day full of miracles. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.